Of je nu in een vliegtuig stapt of in de metro, het is wel zo prettig als je altijd je...
Signals me to call. I'm contemplating to waste my breath. For I am sanctuary, saving for a cause. But you bite back and I hold back, just striking you will see. Running into provocations of a complication, you're wasting my time. Pulling up an aggravation, now I can't stand by you. There's another conversation from an observation. You take away my home, a place that I have known, and flip it around. Now I need to breathe. My God, let me breathe. Look inside my eyes, I am the animal. Unless you wanna hear me roar, I suggest you step back. Underestimate the size of this cannibal. I hold no better aim to change. Your blood, sweat, and tears, but the other remain. I'm the animal. rise of this cannibal. I hold no bearing to change. Your blood, sweat, and tears, but the other remains. I'm the animal. Never gonna be the psycho you want me to be. I want you to say what I am today. To take the claw from the falling creature in me. Your blood's my veins, small. Let go in the darkest forest.
Hello. Welcome to the very first DASocial Hunger Games. It's basically just a promotional little contest for DASocial. Well, you all have seen the introduction by now, if you were there for the introduction. So without further ado, let's introduce our participants here. We have 13 participants in total, which means that 6.5 districts are filled with participants out of 12. In District 1, we have Jamie Fireheart and MCV Official. In District 2, we have Jen Aroruka and Unibrine. District 3 contains Formulus and Pova. District 4 has Steve Apocalypse and Hi, I'm Awkward. District 5 contains Gekke Julian and Ruby. District 6 has Nightmare the Wolf and Aurora, and District 7 has Spark with a bot, and the rest of the districts are bots as well. Prizes, rules, they have all been shown already, so let's just get straight into the very first round, which is the Bloodbath. As the tributes stand on their podiums, the horn sounds. Ruby runs away from the cornucopia. Jen Aroruka runs away from the cornucopia. Steve Apocalypse runs away with a lighter and some rope. MCV Official runs away from the cornucopia. Pova runs away from the cornucopia. Bot, Jack, Gekke Julian and Spark work together to get as many supplies as possible. Nightmare the Wolf finds a bag full of explosives. Jamie Fireheart grabs a backpack and retreats. Bot Connor and Hi Awkward fight for a bag. Bot Connor strangles Hi I'm Awkward with the straps and runs. Bot Alyssa runs into the cornucopia and hides. Bot Steven runs away from the cornucopia. Bot Oracle runs away from the cornucopia. Bot Polka and Bot John fight for a bag. Hold on here. There we go. Where was I? Oh yeah. Bot John gives up and retreats. Bot Hermione runs away from the cornucopia. Formulus runs away from the cornucopia. Bot Anaya catches Bot Mark off guard and kills him. Aurora snatches a pair of size. Bot Stephanie runs away from the cornucopia and Unibrine takes a handful of throwing knives. This was the Bloodbath. Let's proceed to day 1. Aurora dies trying to escape the arena. Steve Apocalypse searches for a water source. Unibrine, Bot Hermione, Jen Aruka and Ruby hunt for other tributes. Bot Anaya overhears Pova and Bot Connor talking in the distance. Spark is pricked by thorns whilst picking berries. Bot Jack receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Nightmare the Wolf scares MCV Official off. Formulus and Gekke Julian hunt for other tributes. Bot Alyssa, Bot Oracle, Jamie Fireheart, Bot Polka and Bot Steven hunt for other tributes. Bot John receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Bot Stephanie dies trying to escape the arena. Arena event. Here we go. Things are about to get down here. The arena turns... The arena turns pitch black and nobody can see a thing. Bot Jack survives. Bot Anaya flails her weapon around, accidentally killing MCV Official. Spark survives. While fighting, Bot Connor and Bot John lose their balance, roll down a jagged hillside and die. Pova survives. While fighting, Nightmare the Wolf and Steve Apocalypse lose their balance, roll down a jagged hillside and die. Bot Oracle survives. Bot Alyssa trips on a rock and falls off a cliff. Jen Aruruka trips on a rock and falls off a cliff. Jamie Fireheart survives. Bot Polka flails his weapon around, accidentally killing Ruby. Gekke Julian flails his weapon around, accidentally killing Bot Steven. Formula survives, Bot Hermione survives, and Unibrian survives. Fallen Tributes 1. 13 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Hi, I'm Awkward from District 4 died. Bob Mart from District 7 died. Aurora from District 6 died. Bot Stephanie from District 10 died. MCV Official from District 1 died. Bot Connor District 12 died. Bot John District 9 died. Nightmare the Wolf from District 6 died. Steve Apocalypse from District 4 died. Bot Alyssa from District 8 died. Jen Aruruka from District 2 died. Ruby from District 5 died, and Bot Steven from District 10 died. Which means we only have 11 people left. Of which 6 of them are humans. Right? Yeah. Proceed. Night 1. Bot Anaya looks at the sky. Bot Oracle destroys Jamie's Fireheart supplies while he is asleep. Bot Hermione convinces Pova to snuggle with her. Ooh, Pova! Spark tries to treat her infection. Formulus sets up camp for the night. Gekke Julian and Bot Polka run into each other and decide to truce for the night. Unibrian looks at the night sky. Bot Jack is unable to start a fire and sleeps without warmth. This was night 1. On to day 2. Bot Anaya hunts for other tributes. Bot Jack explores the arena. Bot Polka and Gekke Julian split up to search for researches. Bot Oracle chases Pova. Bot Hermione searches for firewood. Jamie Fireheart overhears Spark and Unibrian talking in the distance. Formulus receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. No cannon shots can be heard in the distance. On to night 2. Gekke Julian tries to treat his infection. Bot Hermione, Jamie Fireheart, Formulus and Bot Jack sleep in shifts. Bot Polka screams for help, Bot Oracle screams for help. Bot Anaya is unable to start a fire and sleeps without warmth. Unibrian and Pova sleep in shifts. Spark cooks her food before putting her fire out. On to day 3. Formulus attempts to climb a tree but falls to his death. Oh hey Formulus, what a timing dude, you just died. Welcome to the stream. Spark, Bot Jack, Unibrian, Jamie Fireheart and Bot Polka hunt for other tributes. Bot Oracle questions her sanity. Bot Hermione overhears Bot Anaya and Pova talking in the distance. Gekke Julian accidentally steps on a landmine. 2 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Formulus from District 3 died. Gekke Julian from District 5 died. We still have Jamie Fireheart, Unibrian, Pova, and Spark as the human survivors. From bots, Polka, Hermione, Anaya, Jack, and Oracle are still alive. Night 3. Bot Anaya let Unibrian into her shelter. Spark tries to sing herself to sleep. Pova and Bot Jack tell stories about themselves to each other. Bot Hermione thinks about winning. Jamie Fireheart thinks about winning. Bot Polka begs for Bot Oracle to kill him. She refuses, keeping Bot Polka alive. The feast. Here we go. The cornucopia is replenished with food, supplies, weapons and memoirs from the tributes' families. Pova decides not to go to the feast. Jamie Fireheart strangles Bot Jack after engaging in a fist fight. Bot Hermione destroys Bot Anaya's memoirs out of spite. Spark decides not to go to the feast. Bot Polka decides not to go to the feast. Bot Oracle decides not to go to the feast. Unibrine dies from an infection. Day 4. Bot Polka injures himself. Bot Oracle searches for firewood. Bot Anaya diverts Jamie Fireheart's attention and runs away. Bot Hermione and Pova hunt for other tributes, and Spark constructs a shack. 2 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Bot Jack from District 11 died. Unibrine from District 2 died. Here we go. Night 4. Bot Polka receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Jamie Fireheart stays awake all night. Excuse me. Spark tends to Pova's wounds. Bot Oracle loses sight of where she is. Bot Anaya receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Bot Hermione receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Going on to day 5. Bot Hermione receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Jamie Fireheart explores the arena. Spark shoots an arrow into Bot Oracle's head. Bot Anaya tries to spearfish with a trident. Bot Polka chases Pova. 1 cannon shot can be heard in the distance. Bot Oracle from District 12 died. From the human users, we still have Jamie Fireheart, Pova and Spark. Let's go to night 5. Bot Anaya sets up camp for the night. Bot Hermione lets Jamie Fireheart into her shelter. Pova receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Spark receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Bot Polka stays awake all night. Oh dear. Here we go. Bot Polka bleeds out due to untreated injuries. Spark and Bot Hermione fight Pova and Bot Anaya. Pova and Bot Anaya survive. Jamie Fireheart accidentally steps on a landmine. 4 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Bot Polka from District 8 died. Spark from District 7 died. Bot Hermione from District 9 died, and Jamie Fireheart from District 1 died. This means that we have a winner for round 1, which is Pova with 2 kills. I don't count the surviving bots, because they ain't human. Now, that means that round 1 is over. I'm gonna go and put it into the text, and we will be right back.
You just go. I wanna ask you more questions, but you demand more food for your digestion. Oh yeah. You send me pictures of your boobs, but I'm still a total noob. I gotta talk fast. Oh, you just kick my ass. I'm becoming a womanizer. You're just a lot of cider, but who cares? You be stripping it off. Running, popping, Jerry dropping, can't get enough of my sweet new face. First time I'm really fun, you look really pretty. Oh, me, I'm great. Fly away, sail into the day like this. I think we're in the lost of state. Somebody still think I'm another date. What? The hell is this? New voicemail. Check this out. You have 12 new voicemails. How?
Hey, Kiana here. I really enjoyed our date, my dear. It's Audrey. Got it? Next time, don't give me the slip. It's Jeffrey, baby. Let's play a game of slave. Yeah, it's Aiko. Our last date made me psycho. Hey there, it's Tiffany. You sent my grades to a kitty. My name is Belly. You fed me meat, you silly. Hey, it's Celeste. I want to show you the galaxy. Yo, it's cute. That last date was a total screw. No, let's fly high. Our relationship will reach the sky. More, man. I need genius. So yeah, it's Nikki here. I don't want you to come in. Hi, my name is Nikki.
That would suck my feet. Ah!
No!
That did not go too well. honey, honey, honey.
And welcome back to the DAGames. I messed up my own brand's name. The DASocial Hunger Games 2019. Round 2 is about to begin. Round 1 winner is Pova. For round 2 we have the same layout as before. Let me explain to you. We have Jamie Fireheart and MCV Official in District 1. Jen Aroruka and Unibrind in District 2. Formulus and Pova in District 3. Steve Apocalypse and Am Awkward in District 4. District 5 and District 5 contains Gekke Julian and Ruby. Nightmare the Wolf and Aurora are in District 6. Spark and Abad are in District 7, and the rest of the districts contains bots. Without further ado, let's get straight into round 2 for the DASocial verification status. The Bloodbath. As the tributes stand on their podiums, the horn sounds. Bot Polka runs away from the cornucopia. Bot Spark runs away from the cornucopia. Bot Oracle runs away from the cornucopia. Unibrind stabs Am Awkward with a tree branch. What a way to go. What a way to go. Bot Jack runs away from the cornucopia. Ruby grabs a backpack, not realizing it is empty. Bot Hermione runs away from the cornucopia. Bot John finds a bow, some arrows and a quiver. Bot Stephanie finds a bow, some arrows and a quiver. Formulus runs into the cornucopia and hides. Pova runs away from the cornucopia. Bot Connor finds a canteen full of water. Steve Apocalypse runs away from the cornucopia, just like Aurora, Bot Alyssa and Nightmare the Wolf and Gekke Julian. Jen Aruka, Bot Anaya, Bot Steven and Bot Mark share everything they gather before running. MCV Official runs away with a lighter and some rope. Jamie Fireheart finds a canteen full of water. Let's go with day 1. Bot Connor explores the arena. Bot John receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Bot Jack questions his sanity already. Bot Steven and Steve Apocalypse work together for the day. Jamie is fucking lucky. Pova injures himself. Jen Aruka, Nightmare the Wolf, Gekke Julian, Bot Alyssa and Bot Mark hunt for other tributes. Bot Stephanie, Bot Polka, Spark and Aurora hunt for other tributes. Bot Oracle receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Formulus begs for Jamie Fireheart to kill him. He refuses, keeping Formulus alive. MCV Official tries to sleep for the entire day. Bot Anaya taints Bot Hermione's food, killing her. Unibrind diverts Ruby's attention and runs away. That was day 1. Do we have 1 or 2? 2 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Am Awkward from District 4 has died. Bot Hermione from District 9 died. On to night 1. Bot John and Pova run into each other and decided to truce for the night. Jen Aruka quietly hunts. Nightmare the Wolf goes to sleep. Formulus screams for help. Jamie Fireheart destroys Bot Mark's supplies while he is asleep. Bot Anaya and Gekke Julian sleep in shifts. Help! Help! Aurora thinks about home. Spark, MCV Official, Bot Jack and Bot Oracle tell each other ghost stories to lighten the mood. Bot Connor, Unibrind and Bot Polka cheerfully sing songs together. By the way, just out of nowhere, I'm sorry for the bird sounds in the background, I cannot do anything about it. Steve Apocalypse poisons Bot Stephanie's drink, but mistaking it for his own and dies. Bot Alyssa decapitates Bot Steven with sword. Jesus. Ruby receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. This was night 1. On to day 2. Ruby chases Bot Connor. Jamie Fireheart searches for firewood. Bot Anaya receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Bot John, Spark, Bot Oracle, and Pova track down and kill Gen Aroruka. Bot Mark travels to higher ground. Unibrine travels to higher ground. Bot Jack tends to Bot Alyssa's wounds. Bot Stephanie sees smoke rising in the distance, but decides not to investigate. Nightmare the Wolf attacks Formulus, but he manages to escape. Aurora tends to Gekke Julian's wounds. MCV Official and Bot Polka question their sanity. Let's proceed. 3 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Steve Apocalypse from District 4 died. Bot Steven from District 10 died. Gen Aruka from District 2 died. 12? How did I get to 12? It's like, whatever. Let's go to Night 2. Bot Alyssa thinks about home. Aurora and Bot Jack tell stories about themselves to each other. Bot Connor and Bot John hold hands. Ooh. Nightmare the Wolf sees a fire, but stays hidden. Ruby tends to Bot Mark's wounds. Formulus questions his sanity. Jamie Fireheart, Unibrine, and MCV Official sleep in shifts. Gekke Julian is awoken by nightmares. Bot Stephanie passes out from exhaustion. Bot Anaya climbs a tree to rest. Bot Oracle fends Pova, Spark, and Bot Polka away from her fire. Good. We are going to day 3. Bot Connor runs away from Jamie Fireheart. Bot Mark attacks Bot Polka, but he manages to escape. Bot John injures himself. Bot Alyssa defeats Pova in a fight but spares his life. Spark is pricked by thorns while picking berries. Bot Stephanie receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Formula searches for firewood. Nightmare the Wolf discovers a river. Bot Oracle, Bot Anaya, Gekke Julian and Bot Jack raid Unibrine's camp while he is hunting. Ruby discovers a river. Aurora tends to MCV Official's wounds. No cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Which means no one died. Night 3. Bot Anaya is unable to start a fire and sleeps without warmth. Bot Polka throws a knife into Spark's head. Nightmare the Wolf accidentally steps on a landmine. Jamie Fireheart cries himself to sleep. Bot John and Unibrine talk about a tribute still alive. Bot Mark defeats MCV Official in a fight but spares his life. Bot Oracle and Bot Jack hold hands. Aurora is awoken by nightmares. Bot Connor fends Ruby, Gekke Julian and Bot Stephanie away from his fire. Pova cries himself to sleep. Formulus and Bot Alyssa sleep in shifts. Proceeding to day 4. Bot Alyssa thinks about home. Gekke Julian discovers a cave. Jamie, don't cry too late, buddy. Pova begs for Bot Stephanie to kill him. She refuses, keeping Pova alive. Bot Connor, MCV Official, Ruby and Bot Anaya hunt for other tributes. Jamie Fireheart receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Bot Oracle, Formulus, Bot Jack, Unibrine and Bot Mark track down and kill Bot John. Bot Polka dies from hypothermia. Aurora tries to spare fish with trident. 4 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Spark from District 7 died. Nightmare the Wolf from District 6 died. Bot John from District 9 died and Bot Polka from District 8 died. Night 4. Aurora loses sight of where she is. Bot Anaya thinks about winning. Ruby begs for MCV Official to kill her. He refuses, keeping Ruby alive. Oh, that's life pet. Unibrine and Bot Mark tell stories about themselves to each other. Jamie Fireheart receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Gekke Julian lets Pova into his shelter. Formulus, Bot Stephanie and Bot Jack discuss the games and what might happen in the morning. Bot Alyssa destroys Bot Oracle's supplies while she is asleep. Bot Connor unknowingly eats toxic berries. Wow. On to day 5. Formulus constructs a shack. Ruby receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. MCV official picks flowers. Bova trends to Jamie Fireheart's wounds. Bot Anaya hunts for other tributes. Bot Mark picks flowers. Bot Alyssa defeats Aurora in a fight but spares her life. Bot Jack tries to sleep through the entire day. Gek Ilion discovers a river. Unibrian, Bot Stephanie and Bot Oracle hunt for other tributes. How many deaths do we have? One cannon shot can be heard in the distance. Bot Connor from District 12 has died. Whew. Let's see everyone's status right now. There we go. Okay, now. From the humans alive, we have Jamie Fireheart and MCV official from District 1. Unibrian in District 2 is alive with 2 kills. Formulus and Pova in District 3 are alive with 1 kill each. Gekke Julian and Ruby are alive in District 5, and District 6 Aurora is alive.
Yo, what up? It's your boy James Watson.
Here we go. Proceed to Night 5. Ruby quietly hums. Pova unknowingly eats their toxic berries. Gekke Julian overpowers Aurora, killing her. Jamie Fireheart overpowers Bot Mark, killing him. Bot Anaya thinks about winning. Formulus lets Bot Stephanie into his shelter. Bot Oracle kills Bot Alyssa with a hatchet. MCV official and Bot Jack sleep in shifts. Unibrian unknowingly eats toxic berries. The feast. Here we go, the feast. The cornucopia is replenished with food, supplies, weapons and memoirs from the tributes' families. No, get out of my shelter. I don't make up, I don't control the games. Jamie Fireheart sets an explosive off, killing Formulus and Bot Oracle. Bot Jack, MCV official and Gekke Julian start fighting, but MCV official runs away as Bot Jack kills Gekke Julian. Bot Anaya decides not to go to the feast, same with Bot Stephanie. Oh crap. Sorry about that. Ruby bleeds out due to untreated injuries. Day 6. Bot Anaya scares MCV official off. Jamie Fireheart make a wooden spare. Bot Jack convinces Bot Stephanie to not kill him, only to kill her instead. Whoa. Proceed. 10 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Pova from District 3 died. Aurora from District 6 died. Bot Mark from District 7 died. Bot Alyssa from District 8 died. Unibrian from District 2 died. Formulus from District 3 died. Bot Oracle from District 12 died. Gekke Julian from District 5 died. Ruby from District 5 died. And Bot Stephanie from District 10 died. Let's see everyone's status for a moment here. District 1's Jamie Fireheart and MCV official are the only ones alive. Jamie Fireheart has 3 kills. Let's see here. Bot Jack attempts to climb a tree, but falls on MCV official, killing them both. Bot Anaya kills Jamie Fireheart as he tries to run. The winner is Bot Anaya from District 11. Now this is not really what's supposed to happen. Who died before? Bot Jack. MCV official died before, leaving Jamie Fireheart as the winner of round 2. As she was the final human alive. He was the final human alive. Give me a couple of minutes and we'll be right back with round 3. The DASocial verification status goes to Jamie Fireheart.
That didn't go too well.
And welcome back again. Round 3 is about to start, and I quickly want to say welcome Pofa and Arrot? Wait, who are you? I know your username from somewhere. Are you Aurora? Hold on. Well, anyway, let's get started with round 3. Once again, the participants are still in the same spots, but I will still call them. District 1 holds Jamie Fireheart and MCV Official. District 2 has Jen Aruka and Unibrine. District 3 has Formulas and Pofa. District 4 is Steve Apocalypse and Hi I'm Awkward. District 5 holds Gekke Julian and Ruby. District 6 has Nightmare the Wolf and Aurora. District 7 has Spark and the rest are bots. This round is going to be different. Instead of a DASocial verification status, the winner of this round, if they have PayPal, will receive €1 on their PayPal account. So I will need a bit longer to verify the winner. Without further ado, let's proceed to the bloodbath. As the tributes stand on their podiums, the horn sounds. Pova runs away from the cornucopia. Bot Stephanie grabs a shield leaning on the cornucopia. Bot Steven snatches a pair of size, whatever that is. Bot Mark, Jamie Fireheart and Gekke Julian work together to get as many supplies as possible. Steve Apocalypse clutches a first aid kit and runs away. Bot John finds a bow, some arrows and a quiver. Bot Alyssa runs away from the cornucopia. Unibrine runs away from the cornucopia. Bot Hermione snatches a bottle of alcohol and a rag. Spark grabs a sword. Formula snatches a bottle of alcohol and a rag. MCV runs away from the cornucopia. Bot Oracle runs away with a lighter and some rope. Bot Jack gathers as much food as he can. Ruby runs away from the cornucopia. Hi I'm Awkward runs away with a lighter and some rope. Nice, alcohol. Aurora, Jen Aruka, Nightmare the Wolf, Bot Polka and Bot Anaya all run away from the cornucopia while Bot Connor grabs a sword. Oh, let me just scroll down here. As you can see, these will all run away from the cornucopia while Bot Connor grabs a sword. Let's proceed to day 1. Bot Stephanie stalks Bot Oracle. Bot Mark discovers a river. Spark, Bot Alyssa and Ruby start fighting, but Bot Alyssa runs away as Spark kills Ruby. Hi I'm Awkward receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Unibrine questions his sanity. Steve Apocalypse camouflages himself in the bushes. Bot Hermione makes a slingshot. Jen Aruka and Nightmare the Wolf hunts for other tributes. I have water! Who has water? Oh, you're Aurora! Gekke Julian, Bot Connor and Bot Jack hunt for other tributes. Bot John receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Aurora receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Pova constructs a shack. Formulas defeats Bot Anaya in a fight but spares her life. Bot Steven stabs MCV Official in the back with a trident. Bot Polka defeats Jamie Fireheart in a fight but spares his life. This was day 1, proceeding to day 2. 2 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Ruby from District 5 died. MCV Official from District 1 died. Proceeding to night 1. Aurora looks at the night sky. Nightmare the Wolf and Gekke Julian huddle for warmth. Hi I'm Awkward cooks his food before putting his fire out. Bot Connor lets Unibrine into his shelter. Bot Steven receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Spark is unable to start a fire and sleeps without warmth. Mark thinks about winning. But Jack, Bot, Hermione and Pova sleep in shifts. Bot Oracle receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Jamie Fireheart tries to treat his infection. Bot Stephanie destroys Formulus's supplies while he is asleep. Bot Polka, Bot John, Bot Anaya and Jen Araruka sleep in shifts. Steve Apocalypse convinces Bot Alyssa to snuggle with him. This was night 1. On to day 2. Unibrine searches for firewood. Steve Apocalypse attacks Bot John, but he manages to escape. Bot Anaya sets an explosive off, killing Bot Stephanie, Hayam Awkward and Gekke Julian. Formulus discovers a cave. Spark questions her sanity. Aurora, Bot Oracle and Bot Polka hunt for other tributes. Bot Alyssa sprains her ankle while running away from Bot Jack. Oh hey, I will murder? Nightmare the Wolf steals from Jamie Fireheart while he isn't looking. Bot Steven searches for a water source. Jen Aruka goes hunting. Pova receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Bot Connor accidentally detonates a landmine while trying to arm it. Bot Hermione discovers a cave and Bot Mark unknowingly eats toxic berries. Let's proceed to the arena event. Here we go. A fire spreads through the arena. A fireball strikes Bot Oracle, killing her. Aurora survives. A fireball strikes Jamie Fireheart, killing him. Bot Hermione falls to the ground, but kicks Bot Anaya hard enough to then push her into the fire. Bot Polka survives. Jen Araruka survives. Bot Steven survives. The fire catches up to Steve Apocalypse, killing him. Formulus survives. Bot John kills Pova in order to utilize a body of water safely. The fire catches up to Bot Alyssa, killing her. Unibrine and Bot Jack fail to find a safe spot and suffocate. Nightmare the Wolf survives and Spark survives. Proceed to the fallen tributes too. 13 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Bot Stephanie from District 10 died. Hayam Awkward from District 5 died. Gekke Julian from District 5 died. Bot Connor for District 12 died. Bot Mark for District 7 died. Bot Oracle from District 12 died. Jamie Fireheart from District 1 died. Bot Anaya from District 11 died. Steve Apocalypse from District 4 died. Pova from District 3 died. Bot Alyssa from District 8 died. Unibrine from District 2 died. And Bot Jack from District 11 died. Leaving Jen Araruka from District 2. District 3 Formulus. Nightmare the Wolf and the Aurora from District 6. And Spark from District 7 alive. Proceeding to Night 2. Bot Hermione and Formulus tell stories about themselves to each other. Jen Araruka looks at the night skies. Spark, Bot Steven and Bot John unsuccessfully ambush Nightmare the Wolf, Aurora and Bot Polka, who killed them instead. Time for the feast. No, you're not dead, Aurora. You're not dead. Trust me on this one. You're not dead. Yet. The cornucopia is replenished with food. If anything, you just gotta kill. The cornucopia is replenished with food, supplies, weapons and memoirs from the tributes' families. Nightmare the Wolf decides not to go to the feast. Jen Araruka decides not to go to the feast. Bot Hermione shoots a poisonous blow dart into Bot Polka's neck, slowly killing him. Formulus takes a staff leaning against the cornucopia. Aurora gathers as much food into a bag as she can before fleeing. Proceeding to day 3. Bot Hermione, Formulus, Nightmare the Wolf and Jen Araruka hunt for other tributes. Aurora tries to spare fish with a trident. Proceed. 4 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Spark from District 7 died. Bot Steven from District 10 died. Bot John from District 9 died. And Bot Polka from District 8 died. Leaving Jen Aruka from District 2, Formulas from District 3, Nightmare the Wolf from District 6 and Aurora from District 6 alive. Aurora has actually 3 kills together with Nightmare. And that's about it. Proceed. Here we go. Night 3. Bot Hermione, Formulas, Aurora, Jen Aruka and Nightmare the Wolf sleep in shifts. Proceeding to day 4. Jen Aruka attacks Bot Hermione, but she manages to escape. Nightmare the Wolf tends to Formulas' wounds. Aurora receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Arena event. A swarm of tracker-jackers invade the arena. Formulas survives. Nightmare the Wolf slowly dies from the tracker-jacker toxins. Bot Hermione knocks Aurora unconscious and leaves her there as bait. Jen Aruka survives. 2 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Nightmare the Wolf from District 6 died. Aurora from District 6 died. Leaving Jen Aruka and Formulas alive as the only 2 humans left. Here we go. Formulas begs for Hermione to kill him. She refuses, keeping Formulas alive. Yeah, but Popa, you won round 1, so you can't win again. Jen Aruka receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Formulas picks flowers. Jen Aruka fishes and Bot Hermione questions her sanity. No cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Jen Aruka is unable to start a fire and sleeps without warmth. Formulas overpowers Bot Hermione, killing her. Formulas kills Jen Aruka as she tries to run. 2 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Bot Hermione from District 9 died, and Jen Aruka from District 2 died. Now, this means that Formulas is the winner of round 3. Give me a couple of minutes to verify it, and I will be right back with you guys. I have some bad news to tell you all. Formulas does not have a PayPal account, which means that the round will be replayed in a couple of minutes. But I first need something to drink because my throat hurts. I'll be right back, guys.
Leave me alone, I'm caught to the bone. The spring trap has risen, God damn, he's not alone. Leave me alone, I'm caught to the bone. The spring trap has risen, God damn, he's not alone. Leave me alone, I'm caught to the bone. The spring trap has risen, God damn, he's not alone. Leave me alone, I'm caught to the bone. The spring trap has risen, God damn, he's not alone.
eternally temporal. The only way we can climb is by being brought back down again. Such is the day we finally ascend from the iris.
And we are back again. Round 3, attempt 2. Formulas won the last round, round 3, but he does not have a PayPal email with and thus excuse me. Yeah, I'm sorry. Without further ado, let's get back into it. Let me get a little piece of bubble gum here. And let's get to it. District 1 once again has Jamie Fireheart and MCV Official. District 2 has Jen Aruka and Unibrine. District 3 has Formulas and Polva. District 4 has Steve Apocalypse and Hi I'm Awkward. District 5 has Gekke Julian and Ruby. Nightmare the Wolf and Aurora in District 6. And District 7 holds Spark and a bot, and the rest are all bots. Without further ado, let's get straight into round 3 for the second time. Starting with the Bloodbath. As the tributes stand on their podiums, the horn sounds. Ruby and Spark both run away from the cornucopia. Bot Garner finds a bow, some arrows and a quiver. Bot Jack runs away from the cornucopia, and Bot Stephanie runs into the cornucopia and dies. Pova, Bot Polka, Unibrine and Bot John share everything they gather before running. Bot Oracle takes a handful of throwing knives. MCV Official runs away from the cornucopia. Jen Aruka grabs a jar of fishing bait while Bot Anaya grabs fishing gear. Ooh. Aurora runs away from the cornucopia. Hi I'm Awkward runs away from the cornucopia together with Bot Hermio. Bot Mark stabs Bot Steven while his back is turned. Oh. Jamie Fireheart severely injures Bot Alyssa and leaves her to die. Steve Apocalypse gathers as much food as he can. Nightmare the Wolf grabs a jar of fishing bait while Gekke Julian gets fishing gear. Formulas runs away with a lighter and some rope. Proceeding to day 1, where Jen Aruka already questions her sanity. Bot John and Bot Jack work together for the day. Gekke Julian discovers a cave. Hi I'm Awkward searches for firewood. Bot Stephanie, Bot Anaya and Bot Polka track down and kill Jamie Fireheart. Unibrine and Steve Apocalypse hunt for other tributes. Pova and Bot Counter hunt for other tributes. Ruby questions her sanity. Spark tries to spear fish with trident. Bot Mark begs for Formulas to kill him. He refuses, keeping Bot Mark alive. Nightmare the Wolf receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. MCV Official chases Bot Oracle. Aurora diverts Bot Hermione's attention and runs away. 3 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Bot Steven from District 10 died. Bot Alyssa from District 8 died. Jamie Fireheart from District 1 died. Proceeding to night 1. Nightmare the Wolf receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Hi I'm Awkward receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Ruby, Jen Aruka, and Bob Polka track down and kill MCV official. Steve Apocalypse dies of dysentery. Or dysentery. Bot John fends Gekke Julian, Bot Stephanie, and Spark away from his fire. Unibrine, Bot Connor, Aurora, and Bot and Aya tell each other ghost stories to lighten the mood. Bot Hermione, Bot Mark, and Formula sleep in shifts. Bot Oracle stays awake all night. Bot Jack attempts to start a fire but is unsuccessful. Alright, see you, Pova. Oh wait, what? No, wait. He's talking about the games guy, y'all. Pova goes to sleep right here. On to day 2. Ruby and Bot Connor work together to drown Formulas. Bot Mark and Gekke Julian split up to search for resources. Bot and Aya receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Unibrine travels to higher ground. Aurora tries to sleep through the entire day. Hello, Cookie! Jen Aruka fishes. Bot John pushes Bot Polka off a cliff during a knife fight. Bot Hermione receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Pova stalks Bot Oracle. Pova, you dirty little perv. Bot Jack severely injures Hayam Awkward and leaves him to die. Spark attacks Nightmare the Wolf, but he manages to escape. But Stephanie tries to higher ground. Make me shut up. 5 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. MCV official from District 1 died. Steve Apocalypse from District 4 died. Formulas from District 3 died. Bob Polka from District 8 died. I Am Awkward from District 4 died. Proceeding to Night 2. Bot Oracle tends to Pova's wounds. Bot Stephanie fends Bot Connor, Aurora, and Bot Mark away from her fire. Bot Anaya and Bot Hermione huddle for warmth. Ruby receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Excuse me. Nightmare the Wolf receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Bot John is unable to start a fire and sleeps without warmth. Unibrine receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Bot Jack and Spark talk about the tribute still alive. Gekke Julian receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Jen Aruka tends to her wounds. Day 3. Bot Jack goes hunting. Pova sprains his ankle while running away from Ruby. Unibrine questions his sanity. Bot Mark tries to sleep through the entire day. Bot Stephanie is pricked by thorns while picking berries. Nightmare the Wolf practices his archery. Gekke Julian goes hunting. Spark collects fruit from a tree. Bot Connor tries to sleep through the entire day. Bot Anaya overhears Aurora and Jen Aruka talking in the distance. Bot Hermione chases Bot Oracle and Bot John constructs a shack. There is an arena event. Wolf mutts are let loose in the arena. Ruby survives. Spark is eaten by wolf mutts. Pova pushes Bot Connor in a pack of wolf mutts. Gekke Julian survives. Bot Hermione is eaten by wolf mutts. Bot Jack survives. Bot Oracle is eaten by wolf mutts. Bot Anaya, Unibrine, and Nightmare the Wolf survives. As Bot Mark and Bot John fight, a pack of wolf mutts show up and kill them both. Ugh. Jen Aruka survives. Bot Stephanie survives. Aurora is eaten by wolf mutts. Going into the Fallen Tributes 3. 7 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Spark from District 7 died. Bot Connor from District 12 died. but Hermione from District 9 died. But Oracle from District 12 died. But Mark from District 7 died. But John from District 9 died. And Aurora from District 6 died. Can we get an F in chat? On to night 3. Pova is unable to start a fire and sleeps without warmth. But Stephanie overpowers Jen Araruka, killing her. Wow. But Jack passes out from exhaustion. Gekke Julian is awoken by nightmares. Nightmare the Wolf receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Bud, Anaya, Ruby and Unibrine cheerfully sing songs together. Moving on to the feast. Here we go, guys, this is interesting. Because the cornucopia is replenished with food, supplies, weapons and memoirs from the tributes' families. Unibrine decides not to go to the feast. Bud Anaya stabs Bud Jack while his back is turned. But Stephanie tracks down and kills Pova. Gekke Julian repeatedly stabs Ruby to death with Sace. Nightmare the Wolf decides not to go to the feast. Day 4. Gekke Julian is pricked by thorns while picking berries. Nightmare the Wolf and Unibrine hunt for other tributes, but Stephanie tries to sleep for the entire day and Bud Anaya dies from thirst. 5 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Jen Araruka from District 2 died. Bud Jack from District 11 died. Pova from District 3 died. Ruby from District 5 died. And Bud Anaya from District 11 died. Let's see everyone's status for now. We still have Unibrine from District 2, Gekke Julian from District 5 and Nightmare the Wolf from District 6 alive. And here we go. Night 4. But Stephanie, everyone tell each other ghost stories to lighten the mood. On to day 5. Unibrine's trap kills Gekke Julian. Nightmare the Wolf chases Bud Stephanie. 1 cannon shot can be heard in the distance. Gekke Julian from District 5 died. Nightmare the Wolf stabs Unibrine in the back with a trident and here we go, we have a winner. The winner is Nightmare the Wolf from District 6. Now let me quickly verify everything and I will be right back.
Disney normaal.
We have a couple of Spotify ads, don't mind it. I'll quickly wait for the ads to stop. There's another ad. Okay! Guys, this may come as a shocker. Nightmare the Wolf has a PayPal email. So in other words, Nightmare the Wolf is the winner of round number 3. There is still oh, there we go. we are back, about to play the final round of the DASocial Hunger Games. In case you guys don't know, this round, the winner of this round will get the Steam game Out of Reach. Before we go anywhere, allow me to show you the trailer once again. Crap, hold on. I am unprepared for this. That's not any better. Okay, how about we go like this? Go here and adjust the size just right. Alright, this seems right. Okay. Here we go. And that is the trailer. This is what we're fighting for in the final round. So, without any more ado, or something, let's get straight into the final round of the DASocial Hunger Games. District 1 has Jamie Fireheart and MCV Official. Jen Araruka and Unibrine are in District 2. Formulus and Pova are in District 3. Steve Apocalypse and Hayam Awkward are in District 4. District 5 has Gekke Julian and Ruby. District 6 has Nightmare the Wolf and Aurora. District 7 holds Spark, and the rest are all bots. Let's go. As the tributes stand on their podiums, the horn sounds. MCV Official attacks Bot Oracle, but Bot Anaya protects her, killing MCV Official. Bot Mark grabs a backpack, not realizing it is empty. Jen Araruka finds a bow, some arrows, and a quiver. Bot Steven runs away from the cornucopia. Bot Hermione runs away from the cornucopia. Ruby runs away from the cornucopia. Gekke Julian finds a bag full of explosives. Oh crap. Formulus, Bot Polka, Steve Apocalypse, Aurora, Unibrine, Bot Jack, and Nightmare the Wolf all run away from the cornucopia. Spark scares Jamie Fireheart away from the cornucopia. Bot Alyssa runs away from the cornucopia. Bot Stephanie runs away from the cornucopia. Bot Connor grabs a jar of fishing bait, while Hi I'm Awkward gets fishing gear. Bot John runs away from the cornucopia, and Pova grabs a sword. Without further ado, proceeding to day 1. Bot Mark explores the arena. Bot Jack picks flowers. Bot Hermione collects fruit from a tree. Formulus receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Ruby stalks Bot Anaya. Bot Stephanie receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Jamie Fireheart begs for Gekke Julian to kill him. He refuses, keeping Jamie Fireheart alive. Pova sprains his ankle while running away from Spark. Unibrine explores the arena. Bot Connor, Bot Alyssa, Bot Oracle, Aurora, and Nightmare the Wolf hunt for other tributes. Bot Polka, Steve Apocalypse, Jen Araruka, and Bot John hunt for other tributes. Bot Steven and Hayam Awkward split up to search for resources. One cannon shot can be heard in the distance, which is the cannon shot for MCV Official from District 1. He has died. Let's just take a moment to appreciate this music. Alright, let's proceed to night 1. Unibrine cannot handle the circumstances and commits suicide. Sorry for late. It's fine. We're just doing the last round. Bot Oracle cannot handle the circumstances and commits suicide. Ruby and Bot Connor threaten a double suicide. It fails and they die. How does it feel when they die? Like how? Bot Polka sees a fire but stays hidden. Formulus and Bot John tell stories about themselves to each other. Hayam Awkward thinks about winning. Pova and Bot Mark tell stories about themselves to each other. Bot Steven screams for help. Aurora receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Bot Anaya defeats Bot Alyssa in a fight but spares her life. Jamie Fireheart goes to sleep. Nightmare the Wolf tries to treat his infection. Bot Hermione climbs a tree to rest. Bot Jack is unable to start a fire and sleeps without warmth. Steve Apocalypse loses sight of where he is. Jen Araruka Jen Aruka, Spark, Gekke Julian and Bot Stephanie tell each other ghost stories to lighten the mood. Proceeding to day 2. Bot Alyssa overhears Bot Steven and Chaim awkward talking in the distance. Jamie Fireheart makes a slingshot. Bot John collects fruit from a tree. Spark receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Bot Jack discovers a river. Nightmare the Wolf defeats... Holy crap, thank you for the follow, Ruby. That scared me. Nightmare the Wolf defeats Bot Hermione in a fight, but spares her life. Steve Apocalypse defeats Formulus in a fight, but spares his life. But Polka runs away from Pova. But Mark injures himself, I see a fly. But Stephanie sees smoke rising in the distance, but decides not to investigate. Jen Aruka camouflages herself in the bushes. Aurora discovers a river. Gekke Julian makes a wooden spear, and Bad and Aya thinks about home. 4 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Unibrine from District 2 died. Bad Oracle from District 12 died. Ruby from District 5 died. Can we get an F in chat for Ruby, guys? Bad Connor from District 12 died. Moving on to night 2. Aurora sets up camp for the night. Bad Jack tends to his wounds. Formulus begs for Bad Steven to kill him. He reluctantly obliges, killing Formulus. Bad John is unable to start a fire and sleeps without warmth. Spark and Bad Anaya tell stories about themselves to each other. Bad Alyssa stays awake all night. Bad Polka and Gekke Julian run into each other and decide to truce for the night. Jen Aruka and Bad Mark sleep in shifts. Pova tends to Nightmare the Wolf's wounds. Steve Apocalypse cries himself to sleep. Bad Stephanie receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Bad Hermione quietly hums. What do you mean heaven? Y'all are in hell. Bad Hermione quietly hums. Jamie Fireheart thinks about home, and Chaim awkward climbs a tree to rest. Going on to day 3. Nightmare the Wolf makes a slingshot. Jen Aruka spares Jamie Fireheart in the abdomen. Ooh! Bad Stephanie picks flowers. Bad Anaya, Bad Alyssa and Pova get into a fight. Pova triumphantly kills them both. Steve Apocalypse receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Bad Polka injures himself. Bad Mark kills Spark. I just realized that their name rhymed. Bad Mark kills Spark with sickle. Bad Jack tends to Bad Hermione's wounds. Gekke Julian, Chaim awkward, Bad Steve and Aurora raid Bad John's camp while he is hunting. 5 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Formulus from District 3 died. Jamie Fireheart from District 1 died. Bad Anaya from District 11 died. Bad Alyssa from District 8 died, and Spark from District 7 died. Going on to night 3. Bad Steven severely injures Bad Hermione, but puts her out of her misery. Bad Mark receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Bad Jack convinces Aurora to not kill him, only to kill her instead. Gekke Julian severely slices Jen Aruka with a sword. Bad Polka loses sight of where he is. Bad Stephanie forces Steve Apocalypse to kill Pova or Nightmare the Wolf. He refuses to kill, so Bad Stephanie kills him instead. Chaim awkward looks at the night sky. Bad John starts a fire. On to day 4. Bad Polka taints Bad Jack's food, killing him. Bad Mark tries to spare fish with a trident. Bad John begs for Bad John to kill him. He refuses, keeping Bad John alive. Pova tries to sleep for the entire day. Nightmare the Wolf camouflages himself in the bushes. but Stephanie is pricked by thorns while picking berries. Gekke Julian picks flowers. I Am Awkward constructs a shack. 5 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. But Hermione from District 9 died. Aurora from District 6 died. Jen Aruruka from District 2 died. Steve Apocalypse from District 4 died. But Jack from District 11 died. Moving on to night 4. But Mark destroys Gekke Julian's supplies while he is asleep. But Steven and But Stephanie run into each other and decide to truce for the night. But John bashes But Holka's head against a rock several times. Pova passes out from exhaustion. Naima the Wolf climbs a tree to rest. I Am Awkward goes to sleep. Going on to the feast on day 5. The cornucopia is replenished with food, supplies, weapons and memoirs from the tributes' families. Gekke Julian sets an explosive off, killing Bot Stephanie, Bot Mark, Bot Steven and Bot John, so all the bots are dead now. Pova severely injures I Am Awkward but puts him out of his misery. Nightmare the Wolf accidentally steps on a landmine. Day 5, Gekke Julian strangles Pova with a rope. 8 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Bot Polka from District 8 died. Bot Stephanie from District 10 died. Bot Mark from District 7 died. Bot Steven from District 10 died. Bot John from District 9 died. I Am Awkward from District 4 died. Naima the Wolf from District 6 died. And Pova from District 3 died. Let's see everyone's status. Gekke Julian is the only one alive. Which means that the winner is Gekke Julian from District 5. Now, give me a couple of minutes to properly close the stream. I will be right back.
And spam and flow with hacking starts on charges, screens make loud and scramble the hours and we will land. Research your software, take good care. The speaker's body sits instead of the body. Trace no soul inside, consume the funk and let it ride. This is the Floaty Jam. Yes, this is the Floaty Jam. Now the clock begins to cry. Now you're finished all to die. So begin the Floaty Jam. Welcome to Flumties. Keep those lights off when they're all turned off, then you're safe. If the lights are on, they'll come find you and rip you a brand new face.
So, this is the end of the Hunger Games, the DASocial Hunger Games of 2019. There might be one next year again, we'll just have to see. But for now, gonna leave it here. Thank you all for participating, this was a blast. Congratulations to all the winners, you will receive your rewards, your prizes soon. Thank you all, thank you guys, and I'll see you guys next time.
So begin